but I don't know how to help. We'll try, and I also am recording it. I just remembered to start recording. So really it's for everybody, try and embrace the season of whatever lifestyle you are in right now, whether you're a dog mom or whether you're a stay-at-home mom or a full-time employee. Really, you're going to be juggling your schedule based off of what season of life you're in. So I went out yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I asked for different examples of what people say their schedule looks like. So there were some full-time coaches who said, they teach their fitness classes in the morning, and then they come home, they'll do some stuff around the house, and then they'll work for a couple of hours. And so everybody's hours look a little bit different. For me, I work in pockets of 45 minutes. So 45 minutes, my first thing I do is invite, because I am petrified of inviting. I still haven't gotten over it almost 2 years later. It's something that, I feel like people are going to judge me or whatever. So I get that out of the way first thing. Typically by 5:15 or 5:30 every morning, I've already sent my invites for the day. I am not good at keeping track of them, so don't ask me how I do it, because I just kind of wing it. But I do my invites first thing right out the gate, so I know that on a break or after I get done working, then I have those people to follow up with and I have those people to talk to. And then once I leave for work, I'm at work in a secure building, so I don't have time to really check my phone or do anything like that. So I'm out of commission from 6:30 to 7 to 4:30 to 5, typically. So on my way home, I plug in personal development. I do, I listen to the National Wake Up Call. I do whatever I need to do personal development wise in the car. I don't typically have my music on in the afternoons, just so that I can get that stuff going and I don't have to worry about it later. And then after I get home, my workout happens. And then after that, I'll relax for a little bit, talk to my husband. We'll usually spend about an hour together. And then I go through my pocket and I go through and I do my follow-ups, my invites, and my connects. And that's really how my days look. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to get longer time frames because of the fact that, like, Tuesday nights and Monday nights, Dean knows that, my husband Dean, he knows that those are more Beachbody related. So Wednesday night typically is a family night. So I take off completely. As soon as I get home, he and I will do our workout together. And then I will unplug for the night. And it's something that has helped a lot of balance in our life because, otherwise he feels like I'm constantly glued to my phone and talking to people, but I'm not focusing on him. So making sure that you guys, give yourself that balance and don't overwhelm yourself. So it's going to be like trial and error to figure out what works for you and what's best for you. But this schedule of like 45-minute pockets, and I think I heard about it on the Beachbody Champions page about how to schedule my time based off of what works best, and doing the 45 minutes, that has really helped me to really go in, do what I need to do, and be done with it. And it really helps to work this business as a part-time business. But yeah, because you'll hear some coaches, Scotty Hobbs, who's a bigger coach on our team, he says he'll work from 8 to 3. And for me, that's not something that's realistic or something that I want to ever achieve, because what I'm trying to do here is to be able to leave my full-time job. So I don't want to be sitting at a computer doing all of that from 8 until 3, because the joy of being able to work this business is being able to work in pockets or to be able to work when the kids are asleep or whatever it is. So I hope that helps you guys kind of figure out does anybody have any questions on like how to schedule the time or what you should be doing in your pockets? Okay. Jules, do you want to give them an example of how your day goes?
Yeah. I see new faces on this call, and that makes me so happy. So for those who are new, if you are not attached to Courtney, that's most likely because you're then attached to me. So you're going to be your diamond upline. So if you're on Priscilla's team, if you're on Liz's team, if you're on Casey's team, I'm their coach. So I'm your upline. I guess your diamond upline is how I would be, or who I would be. Oh my goodness. So I am a stay-at-home mom. I am a Navy wife. So I've done this during deployments. I live, now I'm currently back at my family farm. So I'm also, I guess you can consider me a farmer. I kind of know how to drive the tractor, but I'm mostly outside just picking the vegetables and stuff and helping them run the business and getting the microgreens and stuff delivered and all that good stuff. So my schedule is going to look a lot different from somebody that may be next door to you. So I made my schedule, brand new schedule today, because we just got back here to the farm about a month ago. We went to Disney last week and stuff, so it's been a very busy time. So I just made it this morning. I told Courtney this, and I was like, I made my schedule. So I'm going to wake up at 5 in the morning. Wish me luck, because I have 3 kids, and I don't know how that's going to go yet. I'm going to wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm going to eat. I'm going to take my pre-workout, and I'm going to start my workout no later than 6:30. And I should be done my workout, done posting my little workouts to my Instagram stories and all that, and starting to eat breakfast by 7 a.m. And that's when my kids usually wake up. So I'm going to get them breakfast and everything like that. So from 7 to about noon is all farm-related work. I'm going to go out and pick the vegetables. I'm going to go feed the animals. I got to go clean up the horse and the cow poop. I got to make sure the pigs and the goats are all taken care of. Like, so from 7 to 12, that is like farm work, making deliveries of vegetables, all that stuff. And that's every single day. From 12 to 3, that's kid time. Like, I am mommy. Like, I'm not answering messages. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm doing nothing. I'm making sure I'm a stay-at-home mom and making sure I'm a stay-at-home mom. And then from 3 to 5, that's when I do my power hour. I'm inviting, I'm connecting, I'm doing shout outs, I'm doing checking in with my challengers, making a post in my challenge groups. I'm doing literally everything that I need to do every single day, the 4 vital behaviors in those 2 hours. And then from 5 to 8, that's dinner time. That's more time with the kids, getting them dressed, getting them ready for bed, playing with them a little bit more. And then from 8 to 10 is my project time or my me time. So I set time for a way for projects to make trainings or to make like little shout out posts, like pretty pictures. And that's usually that time during those project time. Once our team gets extremely big, I'll be doing a couple of different things during that time too. If I have nothing to do, then it's just going to be me time or time with my husband or family. And then 10 o'clock is strictly bedtime. So that's kind of what my days look like.
Thanks, Jules.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
it's a busy day.
And one of the other things to think about too, especially if you are a full-time employee, is like Sunday nights. You know, we always say Sundays are good for meal prep and planning, things like that. But I also use my Sundays to plan out my challenge group posts. So I will go through and I will post and schedule all of my posts for the week. So 7 o'clock in the morning, it looks like I'm going in there and posting to all of my people. But little do they know that I'm sitting at a desk, you know, starting to do my work day, because all of that stuff has been planned out. And the best thing is that in your back office, if you don't have ideas of what you can do for that, you can go into your back office and they give you all of the scripts and all of the everything out there. So you can choose, okay, this week I want to run a Lift 4 group, or this week I want to go through 2B Mindset and give them some tips on that. So it's all right there for you. Just spend an hour or two on Sunday posting all of them or scheduling all of them, and then you're done for the week as far as putting that initial post in there. And it gets your challengers a lot more engaged if they're going to see it when they first wake up.
Yeah, I do the same thing, guys. I use a lot of, especially if there's a lot of new people in your groups, the back office, it has it for every single program, just like Courtney says. And I actually plan it for the entire challenge. I just go ahead the week before the challenge group starts and I plan the post for the entire month. And that way, for the entire month, the only thing I have to do is post my workout selfie, my Shakeology, and anything else that I may want to add. And that just keeps it fun for me. As long as I get like the boring posts out of the way, then I can be fun in the group, and it takes the stress off the group. Because sometimes people get so overwhelmed, like, what am I going to tell my challengers today? How do I motivate them? So that's why I just get all the boring posts out of the way, and then I'm just fun throughout the rest of the thing. And it makes, because sometimes, I'm going to be honest, with this business, it will get overwhelming and you may want to quit. And because it is hard. Not a lot of people want to get healthy the right way. And then you put a lot of pressure on yourself. So keeping everything fun does help with your schedule too. Do you hear Gogo? Is that why you needed that?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to get her.
Okay. So, yeah, that's really the gist of how you want to work the business. And don't get frustrated if the way that right now you're setting your schedule is not working for you. Like I said, I've gone through 2 years in this business, and literally I think maybe in the last week and a half is the first time that this schedule has actually worked for me, because I've kind of been like a animal, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh squirrel, and we've had a lot going on. So for me, my schedule has had to ebb and flow, but being able to just say, okay, I'm going to stick to this schedule, and really being honest with yourself, like, are you being truthful to where you want to go with this business, is going to set you up for success. So if you want to be a 5-star diamond, are you working like a 5-star diamond? And even if you are you doing it according to how you want your life to be? So are you scrolling on Insta stories, or are you going out there and connecting with people? Because sometimes, yes, we can scroll on Insta stories if it's going to have a purpose in what we're doing with our lives. Because sometimes I will post on there based off of me finding somebody on an Insta story, and I'll be like, oh, hey girl, I really liked whatever. So just keep that in mind, but definitely try and like stay off of Facebook, do all of those things, stay off of everything until you're ready to really just have some you time. Like Jules said, she schedules in her time, and that'll help you a lot too.
Yeah, and also, guys, I suggest getting the stuff that you don't like to do out of the way first. So for me and for a lot of coaches, inviting sucks. Like, so that's the first thing I do. I'm the type of person, if you are on my team, you know, like I've tried the like cold invite, like, hey, have a chance you're going. That's just not who I am. I was forcing that. And it wasn't until I found the way that I like to do it, which is literally like connecting with someone first and then reaching out to those people who actually like my posts and my transformation photos. So basically how I invite is I do posts, and for everybody who likes them or comments on them, I reach out to them. And that's basically how we get how I feel more comfortable inviting. There's coaches who just go out and like say happy birthday to somebody and start this conversation. And they're like, oh, by the way, you sound awesome, and I really want you in my group, and I have this story. And they just like, they kill it that way. That's just not who I am. So you really need to find out who you are and how you're going to make this inviting process work for you. So I suggest you just start like figuring out that first, and getting those invites out first, because then you will find what works for you and what doesn't. And it took me a while, to be honest with you. I've been coaching for almost 4 years now, and I'm going to be honest, like I not always worked and did the business correctly, and I not always worked as a diamond coach and did my invites and stuff like that every day. But it was starting in February, I've hit Success Club every month now. I'm on month 7, I guess. August will be month 7 if I hit it when I hit it in August. So, and it was because I found my way of doing things and I stuck to the schedule. I work every single day, and my 2 hour, that's all I do really, is my 2 hour pocket of time. And it's working for me. My team is finally growing, and it's amazing. And it wasn't until February really that it started just blowing up. And it's because I was consistent with my schedule.
Yeah. So definitely, be consistent and have fun with it. Don't try and make it so serious that you can't enjoy this whole process, because when you do find the joy in it, that's what really makes it click for you. So does anybody have any questions? Before we get off, I do have an assignment for you guys. Okay. All right. So now that we've talked all about the different types of schedules that you guys have, and this is, I think, how the calls are going to go from now on. I think each week everybody's going to have a different assignment to give you guys at the end of the call, and for you guys to post it in your team page. So we've talked all about the schedule and your season of life and how it's going to work for you in order to build this business. So make sure that tonight you guys sit down. We'll have like 10 to 15 minutes left, because typically we say we have like a 30-minute call. But You have 10 to 15 minutes. So sit down, even if it's on a piece of paper, on your computer, whatever works best for you guys, make out your schedule. Give yourself, like, go through the entire week. Go through and say, okay, I have this going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is the day I want to have off, or this is the time that I need for me. Go through and make your schedule for the week. You know, make sure that you allow time to have fun, because this business is about having fun and being yourself and really enjoying your life. And that's why we're doing it, is so that we can have that quality of life. So spend the next 10 minutes going through your schedule. Reach out to your coach if you need help to be like, I don't know, you know, how I'm going to make this fit or work. And then go out and post that into your group or into your team page. So put yourself accountable to say, hey guys, this is my schedule and this is what I'm going to try and do. And you'll see, even just putting it out there, even if nobody holds you accountable, the fact you just put it out there to hold you accountable is going to make a world of difference. So go ahead and do that. And I'm really excited to see all of your guys' posts.
Me too. And if you guys are attached to me, starting in August, I'm going to have a team calendar. So I'm going to put on our calendar, since most people can make Mondays. That's what our team, right, Courtney? That's what everybody said. We're going to try and make our team calls on Mondays still at 8:30. So if you're a mama too, your kids should be in bed. Unlike mine, they're not in bed. Daddy's home, so we're celebrating with him, or we're enjoying him before he leaves. But anyway, still at 8:30, so kiddos and stuff are in bed on Monday evenings. That's what the time that everybody, day and time that everybody liked. And then like other things, like if I do plan on a People Hit Success Club, if you live in.
Oh, Jules. All right. Jules, are you there?
Baby, come back. This is great.
All right. Well, Jules will go live and share all of the exciting things about what she wants to do in August. Then the next 10. Oh, and Priscilla said to remind you guys, she couldn't be here because she's sick. But she will go live tomorrow, I think she said, in the coach page, and let you guys know about the Emerald, or the regular Emerald in 24 hours training, and let you guys pretty much know how it works in order to get you guys to Emerald within 24 hours. So she'll go live and share all about that. That's what you want to hit first. And then it makes life so much, it feels so much easier when you guys hit that. Like, you're like, oh, okay, I got the hang of this. So she'll share all about that tomorrow. And Jules will go live and share about how she's going to make August exciting for you guys.
Whoop, whoop. And both of my coaches are halfway to Emerald.
That's
They don't
awesome.
even really. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. They're doing so well.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, congrats, guys. And you guys will really enjoy this business. So just have fun with it and don't overwhelm yourselves and stress out too much, because that's what takes the fun out of it. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.